guys, welcome to Each Sky's the Limit, and here we got some Christmas tree aesthetic. So today I'm going to be talking about Leah Clark.
There's a line with the sky meets the sea, and it calls me, but no one knows how far it goes.
So this is my Leah doll, and as you can see, she doesn't really look like Leah anymore. And that is because I never connected with her, and I feel like a lot of people have had this problem with their Leahs, or if not their Leahs, at least some doll. I'm pretty sure Mixie Pixie 7 had a Leah and then got rid of her, or I don't know, something happened to that. I forget about that. But anyway, I just decided that someday I'm just going to re-wig her because I don't feel like selling her, but she can always be used for another project. But then, yesterday, I was sick and I was bored, and I'm just like, something's got to be done. So if you look at her face, I repainted her. She has more plum lips. She has this purple and blue eyeshadow. She has freckles. Oh, and she has a highlight under her brow. That's not really that exciting though. And she's wearing just an interesting outfit. Oh, and this, I didn't color her hair. It's yarn. It's like a yarn thing that I made, and I just pinned it into her hair. And how I did this is, you could look up like how to make like a yarn wig probably, and then you basically like brush out the yarn. And then I didn't have a straightener because you're supposed to use a straightener to smooth it, so I used my curling wand to smooth it out because it's still heat and it doesn't need that much. And I just like used the glove and I like wrapped it around the curling wand and like rubbed it up against the curling wand to just smooth it all out, and that's why it looks so nice like that. So I'm thinking about what to rename her because she is not Leah anymore. She looks way more magical than Leah. Honestly, Leah makes no sense to me. The reason I got her is because she was so beautiful, and I'm like, I can't miss this opportunity. Like, I missed the Sage opportunity because I feel like the reason I didn't get Sage is because I was like, well, I don't need Sage. I don't know what I would do with her. But then I felt bad because she's a really beautiful doll. And I thought I would feel the same way about Leah. But I've just gotten bored with her. And, like, I never was really that excited about her. Like, I didn't know what it was. But repainting her, and this is really bad. I don't know why she looks so bad in camera. Oh, from up here she looks better. But I decided that I needed to do something about that. So I did this, and I'm thinking that I want to rename her Liana. And now that's a really complicated story. So first of all, it sounds like Leah. And when I was looking at her, I just thought, what can I name her that sounds good? And I was like, Liana. That's perfect. But where it comes from is actually really special. So some of you might know where this is going. But so I never really connected with any of the Girl of the Year films. I mean, I like the old historical films, like the classics. Like I've seen Samantha, Molly, Felicity, Kit Kittredge. The ones that I've seen the most are Kit Kittredge and Samantha. And I mean, I think those are great and they really hold historical value. But the other like films, the Girl of the Years, never really had anything. And I never really liked their stories. But when I was little, I know a lot of little girls are obsessed with American Girl. I never was. I loved Barbie. And my favorite Barbie movie ever was The Diamond Castle. And one of the main characters in that movie is Liana. And she was my favorite, probably because she had blonde hair and looked like me. Well, she was like the Barbie character. And then her friend was named Alexa, and she was kind of like the Teresa character, if you catch my drift. But anyway, I think that name is really magical, and it's like really perfect, and it just popped in my brain, because I was sitting there, and I have my Barbie boxes underneath my bed, right? And I'm pretty sure when I was looking at her, I kind of glanced over. Now I can't see the Barbie boxes because they're underneath my bed, but I kind of glanced over in that direction, and like the name just like popped in my head, and I was like, that's the perfect name. And the Diamond Castle, out of any Mattel movie, would have to be my favorite. I would say that. Out of American Girl and Barbie, and now I'm not saying that Barbie movies are better than American Girl movies, because I've seen some of the newer Barbie movies, and they are just as stupid as Leah's movie, guys. Like, there's nothing there. But from that age, I feel like The Diamond Castle was almost like one of the last good movies. But like the old Barbie movies, like, it wasn't even something special about the plot. It was mainly like the songs and just how they looked. It really didn't, like, it just looked like magical. And they're not historically accurate or anything. They're obviously fairy tales. But those outfits, like, looked so good. And yeah, that's my backstory about who she is going to be. Now, I'm not saying that she's going to be like Liana from the Diamond Castle. That's just where I got the name from. It has nothing to do with that. But she's going to be someone else than Leah. And she's going to be great. And as you can see, she is dressed really oddly for how I normally dress a Leah doll. So we're going to look at her outfit. So she has this flower crown on that I made. It's on my Etsy. You can go check it out. And if we look down, she has Marielle's pajama top tucked into this skirt from Elite Doll World, and then Mary Ellen's shoes from like her play outfit, I think, like the watermelon themed outfit, and Face Up by me. So that's it. That's my new Leah, who's probably Liana now. That's the story. Now you were here, you witnessed it. And I might still re-wig her, but I'm really digging her hair with this purple streak in it. But then after I did that, like, well, actually when I was in the middle of making the yarn extension, I was like, now she looks like Luciana. Now Leah has actually turned into Luciana Vega. But I think currently she looks way cuter than Luciana Vega, so, I mean, we'll see. But, honestly, guys, another thing, I don't think I'm going to get Luciana. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't think I'm going to get her. I think she's a good doll. Nothing against her. It's just like, when I looked at her, I was like, I don't see anything there for me to connect with. That's the only way I can put it. Now, I know people are going to be like, well, you should support her because she's a doll of, you know, like, she's like one of the doll of color girl of the years in a really long time, and she's a big improvement compared to Gabriella. What happened about that? You can watch my Gabriella conspiracy theory if you're wondering. But about that, it is a big improvement, but I'm not just gonna buy a doll because I have 15 dolls now, and that's a lot for me, and I need to focus on getting dolls that I actually want. And yes, I do want more dolls of color. And yes, I think if you want Luciana Vega, she's a great doll. You should go buy her. I just don't think I will be buying her. And now that could change because when Isabel came out, I was like, ooh, I want to buy her. She's a dancer. And then I was like, ooh, wait, I don't need any more dolls. And I was like, nope, I'm not getting Isabel. And last minute, I caved in and got Isabel. And the same thing kind of happened with Leah. I found out that she didn't have neck strings, and I was like, no, we cannot support no neck strings. And then all dolls got neck strings, so I was just like, well, any doll that I get now is going to have no neck strings anyway, so might as well buy Leah. But actually, Leah is my only doll with no neck strings, surprisingly, because all other dolls since her have been in, like, the benefit sale or eBay. And actually, my Welly Wisher has no neck strings, but all Welly Wishers, like, are made, like, they have plastic bodies. So, I mean, like, there's nothing you can really do about that, I mean. But, you know, so, there's my little Luciana Vega thing. Hope you guys like this. Bye. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And love y'all.